So number 4, angle 33 degrees and angle 7x plus 5. Those things relate because they are sharing a transverse line, but they are opposite sides, so alternate, and they point to the outside, so alternate exterior angles. So it's our converse that we're trying to use to prove that A and B are parallel. So if that is true, they are alternate exterior angles, then they are equal. 33 equals 7x plus 5. To get x by itself, we subtract 5 to both sides. So 28 equals 7x, and then divide by 7. And 28 divided by 7 is 4. X equals 4. Number 5. Angle 8x minus 17 is right here, and angle 5x plus 19. We can say those things are congruent because I could slide one on top of the other, so that's our converse of our corresponding angles. So 8x minus 17 equals 5x. It's 5 plus 19. So we got to combine our x's, so I'll subtract 5x to both sides. And then I'll also add 17 to both sides. So I'm doing all the one step. You could do this in 2 steps. 3x then equals 19 plus 17, which is 36. So to get x by itself, we got to divide both sides by 3. So divide both sides by 3. 36 divided by 3 is 12. X equals 12. Okay, last one for this slide. Angle 6, which is 12x minus 29, and this angle, 4x plus 1. These angles are on the same side of the line. They share the transversal, and they're on in between A and B. So this is our consecutive, the converse of our consecutive interior angles. So consecutive interior angles. So remember, consecutive interior angles say 12x minus 29 plus 4x plus 1 equal 180. Ooh, sorry, I barely got that to fit. 180. There we go. So we combine our x's. 12 plus 4 is 16x, and negative 29 plus 1 is negative 28 equals 180. I'm going to do this down below so I got some more room. So to get x by itself, we add 28 to both sides. So 16x equals 208. And then we're almost there. Divide by 16 to get x alone. X equals 13. So of course, consecutive interior angles add to equal 180. They are not congruent, keeping that detail separate. Okay, number 7, 6x plus 5, and this angle 8x minus 37. They share a transverse line, they are on opposite sides, and they're in between. So that's our alternate interior angles. So if they're alternate interior, then they are congruent. 6x plus 5 equals 8x. 8x minus 37. To x by itself, we subtract 6x to both sides. So 5 equals 2x minus 37. Add 37 to both sides to get x by itself. And I'll scoot to the bottom. 42 equals 2x. And then get x alone. Do the opposite of multiply, so divide by 2. X equals 21. Okay. Number 8. 4x minus 18, and this angle that has the box. So that tells us this is a right angle. It is 90 degrees. So 90 degrees. Well, those angles share the transversal line that's going vertical. I could slide that right angle onto 4x minus 18. So they are equal. So that 4x minus 18 equals 90 degrees. Because they are corresponding. If I can slide it, it's our corresponding angles. So to get x by itself, we add 18 to both sides. And we get 4x equals 108. Divide both sides by 4. And 108 divided by 4 is 27. So x equals 27. Okay, number 9. 23x plus 1, this angle, and 27x minus 19, that one. They share the transverse line that's going up and down. They are alternating opposite sides and pointing outwards. So alternate exterior angles. So the converse of the alternate exterior angle says that if these things are equal or congruent, 23x plus 1 equals 27x minus 19. Then A and B are parallel. So we get our x's on the same side, so subtract 23x. And we get 1 equals 4x minus 19. Add that 19 to both sides. 20 equals 4x. X is alone, divide by 4. So x equals 5. And number 10. 13x minus 2 is this angle right here. And 4x minus 5 is this angle. So those angles share the horizontal line going from left to right. And they are in between A and B. So they are consecutive because they're on the same side. Interior angles. So this is the oddball. That tells us that the first angle, 4x minus 5, plus the second angle, 13x minus 2, equals 180. So we need to combine our x's. 4x plus 13 is 17x. Negative 5 minus 2 is negative 7, equals 180. So we want to get x by itself, add 7 to both sides. 17x equals 187. And to get x by itself, divide by 17. X equals 11. So the algebra is definitely my favorite, applying those converse theorems to prove the lines are parallel. So your homework today, once you've completed these notes, go ask the sub for homework 3. It's called Proving Lines Parallel, and it will be due on on Monday when we return. Have a good rest of your day.